Okay, so today I'm going to try these. Now, hopefully you can see. They're supposedly holographic. Now, I tried one before, and the holographic film or whatever it is didn't transfer. And on top of that, it's like it would not cure the bottom layer, and it's stuck to this. So I'm hoping we have a different result with this one. So you're going to hear my fan and my air purifier because obviously I'm using chemicals. You will also probably hear my kitten. She's tearing around on the bed having a grand time. Okay. So for this, I'm just going to use some clear resin and some light pink resin and see what comes out. So, I'll go with the clear first. I'm not going to worry about bubbles or anything right now. I just want to see how it works and what we get. Okay, so there's the clear. And here is the pink. No, it's a little darker pink than I anticipated. But that may or may not be a good thing. We may need a matte finish or a darker finish to show the hologram, but I'm telling you, on the other one, it just didn't do anything but peel the bottom layer of my resin off. It's very odd. Okay. So, all right, we do have that one little... Weezy, no ma'am. No ma'am. You want to go up to your window? You can. Okay, there you go. Yikes. Okay. See, I'm not going to worry about bubbles. And then a bubble appears, and here I am. I need to get a chamber majig that sucks the bubbles out of stuff. Oh, goodness. Man, I'm used to baking, you know? You do a little, and it takes care of it. Now, sometimes using this end will help grab something out better. No, that's definitely not. Oh, I think I might have got it. We'll see when it cures, huh? Okay, so in they go. And actually, while that goes, I'm wanting to... Weezy, you cannot be there, Miss Ma'am. You can't be near the chemicals with me. Hey, nothing that. It's fine if she's over on my bed. I think it's far enough away, and I've got so many fans going. Or if she's on her window seat next to the fan. Wow, she's having a whole fit about it. Weezy! You're getting crazy? Anyway, so it's funny. I got this, and they made it look like there was just tons of gems. But it was like a really cheap item anyway. I wanted it for these. Try these. It's kind of fun. Curious. I do like this container. Okay. So that does literally nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. I spoke too soon. It does grab it. Not consistently, though. Oh well. The static has got that bead just... Okay, so yeah, not consistently. So with this, I think what you're supposed to do is like a dab of glue and let it dry. So we will try that. Cyber Eloise, you are misbehaving. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am or sir. Okay, so this is about to be done. Wheezy, that's enough. All right, I love you, my little queen, my sweet queenie face. Hey. No, no. All right. Oh, you can already tell that's not done, but wow, it's like bubbling up. Hmm. Right. Okay. All right, so this is dry. No. Well, in the meantime, we'll continue playing. Now this I got at the Dollar Tree. Just another little silicone mold. And I love the little heart. That would be great to add to keychains or what have you, you know? So we'll sit here and fill one of those while we wait. Actually, I think I'll fill that with... Oh, I can't use that resin because it's under the camera. Okay, so we will just use the pink. I need some of those like injector needles or something for this because this is real small. I suppose I'll do a clear star while we're at it. I'm thinking about some glitter, but I'm just going to try the clear first. Wow. Very, very narrow. Okay, and this came out. Now, why is that all a bubbled mess? How odd. It feels nice and firm. So we'll put this in. While we check this out. This is how it came in looking. I don't know if you can see that in there. Oh yeah, see? First of all, it lifted up off. That's what it was. It's still very sticky. And you can see that it peels off some film and leaves it there. And you might say, oh, you didn't leave it in long enough. But the other day, first of all, I just did that for 4 minutes and it's super thin. But also the other day when I tried the butterfly, I did it for a lot longer repeatedly. And you can even still see here that there's some of the film left. And let's see if we can catch any holograph on it. No. But I will put this back in flat this way to finish it up. On this one, I guess, and before we take it out, we'll just go ahead and pop it back in too. Let's see if this is dry. Nope, not dry. Interesting. Why is it taking so long to dry? Okay, so maybe that is it. So that picks up real easy that way. But it also stays picked up. Yeah, so I would say it's not quite dry. Okay. So these, that got a bunch of bubbles in it. I had a feeling that would happen. Oh, I didn't fill. Look at that. I didn't fill at the top. That's not going to be a very good little keychain or whatever, is it? Oh, and here, yeah, I definitely need to get some skinnier bottle tips or, oh yeah, and see any little bubble in this is going to be a huge issue because it's so narrow. But it is cute. My son has a 3D printer, and 3D printers have poops. So I keep telling him I have poops too. And I'm keeping them all, and I'm going to put them into one big resin thing, and then I can file it down, and, you know, I don't want to waste or create more waste, you know? Okay, so actually I can kind of see this transferring. So I'm going to give it a little bit longer. Let's see if we can get any luck. And this one is still very sticky. So you'll notice it looks look, I'm still rocking. It looks a little different. Oh, hey, why don't you just look at my undress? That's kind of silly of me. I had to get this box out to get my other things, and it was propping up the phone. I need a phone stand. So I want to try these because they have the skinnier tip. Let's see. So we're gonna try this nifty little one. Of course, it's a little wider, or maybe it just looks wider because I'm holding a skinnier tip. Right one off. For this, you can get around all in bits. Let's see, there's a bubble here. I would love to hear anybody's tricks. I know heating the resin up first is supposed to help, or using a heat gun, which I cannot find my heat gun. And also those suction machines or whatever where you put it in there and it sucks them out. And I'm going to order one of those, but do not have it as yet. All right, so we did a gray circle. Watch me try to put this back in with a trimmer. This is... I need to get my inspector glasses on, or whatever they're called. But they're also propping the phone. Okay, so we did that one. Let's see how this is going. All right, I think if we leave it in much longer, it will be brittle. All right, so watch. Comes out real easy, but look at that. You see all the smear? Let me see though if it, yeah, that's just, it's like it blocks it completely. So I'll stick it back in, but we'll look at the one we already stuck in. And it's less sticky, but it is still sticky. So something's not right. How about a nice red teardrop? That's, yeah, that's on the other side. And then with the red teardrop, we can add some gems on it, maybe, and see. See how skinny the tip is? Oh, wow, bubbles galore. Oops, get that last drop out. Oh, last drop made a bubble. Shocker. Okay, here we go. I'm thinking a little bit of black or white. I'm gonna go with black though. Just kind of a little bit of here and there, just to see what we get. Might be fun. You know what? I think this one's set up. Yeah, it did set up just being next to the light, and this one I think might have started too. Yep. So I can't even get bubbles out of that now. But that'll be fun. Okay, so the stickiness is mostly gone. It's very curved, even though this is flat. Not sure how well you can tell. And then the pink one. And hold it up to the light. Yeah. Definitely. I don't know. It does look like it has a more of a shine, but what good does that do us if it just doesn't set up? And then you'll see the film it left on here of the, I don't know if it's resin or if it's their thing peeling off, but either way, this is kind of a flop, which is a shame. So we'll pop these ones in here for the finish. And because this is kind of messed up, we could, instead of wasting it, we could bedazzle it. That could be fun. So I think I might just do that. Colors that. That's the brown. Yeah, all the browns. That one is, no, that wasn't that, but it's going there now. So I could also just encrust it. Let me bring out my, these I got from the dollar store. Ignore these ones. They're stickers. And these are not flat bottomed. So I use them to encrust stuff. Let's see how this would look. Yeah. So for that, what I would do is simply cover it in the glue. So to start, and usually I use hot glue because I didn't have this when I was encrusting, and now I do. I'm just gonna put a bunch on here and see what happens. Okay, and again with that chip, which is great, but not for me. I'm not great at it, I should say. So, and then I just do this. Sprinkle them right on. They spilled in the drawer. So, what I'm going to do is move all of the ones that didn't spill out of the drawer so I can pour it on. Okay. Kind of like you would do with glitter, you know, just fill it on. And then being on a white piece of paper, you do that. Spill them back in. And a few on the floor, but you know. And then if it's not how you want it, I'm just gonna first of all, I want to poke out the whole yeah, I don't know, I'm not super thrilled with the look, but I didn't really realize that these were green. Take it off to the side, if I can. Okay, so my phone completely died out of nowhere, and I didn't even notice it because it's on silent. So, this is where we're at, and I don't know, it's kind of cute. Probably somebody's style, and at least it won't be wasted. Oops, well, that one came off. And I will spray this with adhesive to keep them all on and slap it on a keychain and see what happens. But it's smooth on the other side, so no waste at least. So we'll pull this out and see what we got here. So that's nice. That turned out good. Looks like some bubbling here on this edge, maybe one there. That's cute. And then this one. Oh, bubble right there. And for this, you can attach things here that hang and dangle. That's pretty. Now I'm thinking I am going to fill this one here with black to dangle on this. And maybe a little bit of red in some spots.